Hey guys, how's it going? We are back for part 2 of this video, and part 2 is going to be us putting together terrariums today. I have this bowl that has kind of like a slant to it, and I have an array of succulents. I might have overbought.
I think so.
You also might have overbought.
You know, it's okay.
So she is going to be recycling a like terrarium that I actually had once used, and it hasn't been used for about a year now, and so she is going to be using this one. And so we actually found one just like this one at TJ Maxx, and
Home Goods.
at Home Goods, and they were like 13 bucks. And then we also found them over at Michael's, and I think they were a little bit more at Michael's, but you can get a coupon online and get a pretty good deal for them. I think there was like, at the time of us, we had to go get some preserved moss right here, and at that time, I found I think it was like a 30% off coupon. So always go to their coupon section on their website. So we're going to get started. All we're going to do basically is fill our vessels up with some soil and then get to planting. Let me go over what I bought. Also, let me show you guys this. This is a terrarium that I did 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and I have only opened it one time, which actually was today, and I just threw some potting soil in there and I threw some moss in there, and now you can no longer see inside this thing. So it is actually, it pretty much stays in the dark also, so it doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, and it's stayed sealed for a couple years, so it's pretty cool. And then these ones, mine is going to just be an open container. Hers will be a shut container. It won't be airtight like the one that I just showed you guys. This one, obviously there's going to be some like movement here, so it's a terrarium in essence. It's not going to be sealed for forever. So you want to show them what you bought?
Yes. Okay, so first one was this, and what was this one? Oh, this one was the one we did not know how to pronounce.
What is it?
Fittonia?
Fittonia? Fittonia? Yeah, Fittonia.
I don't know.
So it's really pretty. I like it. It's variegated.
Yeah. And then we have this one. What was this one?
So the Chinese evergreen.
I like this one because it had like the pop of color. Thought that one was cool. And then we have a fern.
Love a good fern. That's the Jester crown, or Jester, what is it, Jester jewel?
Jester crown.
Oh, yeah, Jester crown.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
So we got a little Venus flytrap to go in there also.
Cute.
So all plants that should do good with like humidity and tight areas. So she's going to try to pack all 4 of those in there. And then my bowl, I overbought. So I have 2 different echeverias right here. Both of them are really pretty. I really like this one. This one kind of reminds me of like cabbage or kale. And then I picked up this little cactus thing right here. This is a Mammillaria. I don't know. I liked it. It was really pretty. I liked the like white on it. And then I picked up a Haworthia right here. I like Haworthias a lot. I think that they're super interesting. I really think that Haworthias are really cool plants. And then I also picked up this guy right here. This one was $9, and this is a Rhyphalasis. It says mistletoe cactus is the common name. So kind of a cool little interesting guy. And my thought was like this will spill over the edge and be really pretty. And then I did also pick up a sedum. So got a good little selection of plants here. We have our scoop for our soil to fill in, and then anywhere that there is holes, we are going to go in with some moss. And this is just preserved. I think this is like, is this reindeer moss? It just says preserved moss. So it's real moss, but it has been dyed and preserved. And I love using it because then you don't see the soil and it just kind of like blends into the plants a little bit. So we're going to start just by filling these guys up with some dirt. So if you're going to do a terrarium, typically you want to go in with like a terrarium soil. I've never once done that. I pretty much exclusively use the Fox Farms potting soil. And so that is what I'm going to use today because that is what I have on hand and I didn't want to buy anything else. And I got this scoop from a little vintage shop. And it is perfect. It holds like a really nice amount of soil in the scoop. This is my first time using it.
Give me a little scoop. Oops.
Probably don't need more than that, huh? Maybe a little more?
Yeah.
think that's pretty good because you still got to fit some tall plants in there.
Yeah.
And then so we should probably grab one of those boxes if you want to grab one of those, and then you can take the roots off and the soil out of your planter. Because you don't want to keep all that soil, so we'll keep good new soil. So both of these are going to be pretty hands-off, low maintenance containers is kind of the goal. Not anything that needs a lot of attention, hopefully.
Hey, you're putting a lot.
Yeah, because I really want that one to be able to hang over the edge.
All right, I'm gonna start with the Chinese evergreen. I think that one's gonna be my main plant.
And I love this project. I think this is a great winter time project. And I think I'm gonna start with my echeverias in the back here. I do think I'm gonna try to get all of this in here if I can. It's a lot of plant to get in here.
Try. I don't think I'm gonna be able to either. Okay. It's a lot of roots too.
Yep. That was a lot of root in there. See, you're gonna have to like finesse with that one a little bit. That one, maybe you could divide it into multiple plants.
You're right.
So maybe like this. That is definitely one plant right there. So you could even just go in with just that one there.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool thing about finding plants like this is you just can kind of break this chunk off and there's a whole new plant. It looks like this is, oh, I might have killed that one.
Oh.
But that's okay, because look at this one has plenty enough roots right here. So if you want to like tuck in like some more of these babies right here, this I might have killed the main stem. This one has very little root left on it, and I don't think that's going to be enough to keep that alive. But what that does mean is I can get rid of some of this root here, and she can tuck this in there. Look at, so look at, from that one plant there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants just from that one plant. So, I mean, they take 7 of them and they put them all together. They actually probably took like 2 or 3 and put them all together in one container and made it look very full. So if you wanted to go in with a couple more, super easy now.
Cool. Which one's the one you think you killed?
This one that has
Not
no
using that
roots. There's nothing on that. So we got all of these plants locally from the plant barn and from a company from Lowe's.
Yeah, this one did the same thing too.
Which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because then you get so many plants just from one thing. And it makes it a lot easier for you to put all those in there.
I agree.
Yeah, there you go. Just like that. I wouldn't take any more of that off.
I think I'm going to do this one.
Yeah.
I like this one. All right. This is her so far.
Mine looks kind of crazy full right now. I feel like I should have switched these. I should do the smaller one down low. Shoot.
I think the biggest thing with these is that you continuously play around with it.
Yeah.
Like you're moving plants a lot.
Just trying to figure out
Yeah,
where
what
they
fits,
fit
yeah.
best.
So how often do I have to water these?
Okay, so that one you'll probably water. So this has no drainage, so there's no way for water to seep out of it. So it's really not gonna need a whole lot of water at all. You're gonna wanna water it maybe at most, I'm gonna say once every 6 weeks.
Okay.
And you're not gonna give it a ton of water. The plan is that you're gonna give it water and you have the lid on there. And what it's gonna do is it's just going to create humidity in there. And what that's gonna do is just keep recycling the water.
Okay. Easy enough.
6 weeks at most. I think I'm gonna try to shove this guy down in there. And then I'm gonna shove this guy here.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that looks really good. Put the cactus up here.
Still
and
got 2 more plants.
I know. I'm gonna tear this Haworthia up a little bit. Divide it into multiple plants. So when you're done with that box, I'm gonna steal the box.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
He kind of took over a little bit.
Yeah, your fern is definitely gonna be your big piece. So we have our 1 Haworthia. So the Haworthia also did the same thing where it has multiple plants in one. So I've got 4 more. I don't know how I'm gonna get dirt in that hole.
Oh, this one's so cute.
You wanna show them that without the plastic on it now?
Yeah. All right, if it will focus.
Here, maybe show it on this camera. This camera. This camera.
Wait, there's multiple?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. This one's cute. Love it. Oh, it just closed.
Did you touch it?
No, barely.
You must have touched it.
Have.
So these are really, so what'll happen with these, it's really cool. They have little hairs on the inside of them, and that's what triggers it to close. And so with these plants, you can see this one just closed right here because her finger touched it, and so a hair got triggered and it shuts. And what will happen is it's gonna realize in a little bit, probably in a couple hours, that it didn't actually catch anything. And so it'll feel that the hairs aren't still moving and that there's not any pressure inside the plant, and the plant will actually reopen back up, ready to catch something else in there. So they're really smart plants, actually. So if it doesn't catch anything, it'll reopen. If it catches something, it stays nice and closed. And what'll happen is this one section of the plant will actually die off with its food because it doesn't want its food to escape. So it'll sacrifice that one leaf in order to feed the entire plant. They're really cool, sophisticated plants.
Scared to take it out.
Why?
What if it bites me?
What if it bites you? You better close your fingers fast. You can see all of these are now closed. Look at that. They've all closed. They've all thought that it's completely caught something, but it has not. Let's see. So they've just got this growing in moss. This is just moss. These plants really love to be wet.
Good for a terrarium then.
Perfect for a terrarium. So you can see these little black lines right here, these are its roots. So those are roots. So we got down to where the roots are. So now it's ready to go into its little home.
Pop that in there for me.
Yep, you got it. It's not gonna get you.
It's scary. I don't like this one.
You're the one who liked it.
From afar.
No, when you have to touch it. Okay, here, trade me.
Ooh,
heavy.
This is a heavy one. Ugh. Cute. This looks good.
What was wrong with this? Oh, Jay, you didn't even cover the roots on this guy.
I just put that one in there.
Oh, okay. I feel like we should put the fly trap in last then.
Couldn't fit this one?
No. Definitely overbought.
Where are you putting all that in there?
This will be great for moisture retention. And then if you want to throw in on this side, you can throw in some more of this moss, or you can throw in the green moss.
I'm gonna do the green moss.
Okay.
I haven't done that one yet.
That looks pretty good. Super not mad at that. I don't know how I'm gonna get this in here. Jalen already stabbed herself on this once.
It hurt. You need those little like long tweezers.
I need gloves.
You know? It's almost like everyone in your comment section always tells you that.
That's crazy. This one's so pretty. I really love this.
Me too.
Shoot. Ow. Ow.
Love this moss.
It makes it really nice, huh?
Yeah, I think moss makes everything just look so much better.
It kind of helps like elevate the entire project. Then mine, I'm just gonna also go in and tuck in moss just to any little crack and crevice that I can. What this is gonna do is just kind of help with some moisture retention, which is really nice. And it actually kind of just dresses the entire top up instead of just looking at a bunch of dirt. So this is real moss. It's just preserved moss. So it's totally natural. I think that some of them, they dye. You can get like undyed moss. I don't know if this is dyed or not, but it sure is pretty and helps elevate an entire project. And you don't have to just stare at the dirt in certain spots. I am super pleased with mine.
Yeah, yours looks really good.
Looks really good,
Yeah.
huh?
I love how the moss is like kind of coming down and
Got it coming out of the like sides a little bit here. As she tucks in any spots that I missed. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. That is so pretty. Oh. While we were here, I bought this ginormous bird's nest fern. This thing is massive. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. And I bought a toilet a while ago. So this is a chamber pot. I didn't realize it was a chamber pot when I bought it. And while we were at the plant barn, I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, this would be so perfect for this container. So we're gonna fill this up with a little bit of soil, pop this bird's nest fern in here. This was like $23 and I think it was a really good deal. So we're gonna pop it up, put it into this and call that a day. Throw some soil in that.
This thing is huge.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm officially done also. Cute. Oh, adorable. Time for the toilet.
The toilet.
You can't even see me.
Okay, so do you want to take that out of its container? And then I'm going to pop the container inside of this. And so watch, this is a really great trick.
You know?
Hold the plant. Oh my gosh. Okay, here, you pull the container. Oh!
Jeez.
Holy cow. This thing might be slightly happy to get out of here. And we lost one leaf, slight casualty.
That's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna rough these roots up a little bit as best as I can.
Oh, it was ready to get out of this thing.
I mean, you see how big it is, so it's probably been in this thing for a couple years.
All right, dude. Watch where you're pointing those leaves.
Okay, so great tip.
Hi.
She can see what I'm doing, you just can't see her. Here's a tip. Put your planter in here, and then you fill it up with soil around it. Because once I get that in there, it's gonna be really hard to get the soil in here. So you fill it up with soil with your container.
Wait, so why are you putting soil in it?
Because then I can come like this.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And I can make sure that I get all the soil around the edge. So because this container is shaped like this, how it's got these sides, I gotta fill these in with dirt while this is in here, and it'd be so impossible to do with that plant in there without really damaging the plant. And if you want a vintage chamber pot, you could get one off of eBay, I found. They have an abundance of them.
Oh.
Okay, so then we're gonna pull this out, and that kind of leaves like a perfect circle. Pop that in there. And then
Beautiful.
And then we're gonna come in and just kind of like retouch up just the edge of this with a little bit more soil. And then I'll hit it with a little tiny bit of moss. So now we're just gonna kind of tuck in, where's this leaf at? We're gonna tuck in moss just kind of all around the plant here. So as I hold these up, okay, the camera died and I'm so sorry, which means that our microphones no longer work. So the audio is probably gonna shift here and I'm very sorry about that, but we're not super high tech in this area. So anyways, we are just finishing up with the moss. We're gonna tuck this around and then we're gonna call it a day. Kind of gives it like a polished look. So chamber pot is now potted up. I'm gonna put this away so you guys can actually see us now, because I know you cannot see us. But I do think this looks really good and kind of gives it a clean look.
I like it. Looks
like a clean chamber pot. Good?
I think so.
I think these turned out really good. I think mine is better.
You're only saying that because I said mine was better.
I do actually really like both of them, and they're both obviously very different. Yours is more like tropical plants, and mine is succulents. So they are two totally different looks, which I really, really enjoy. I even could see like this one being something that could be more like a simple thing, where you could literally just do just one of these succulents in here and then have this be like filled with sand, so it kind of looks like a desert almost. You could do like a really cool cactus or something like that. I think that would be really cool. And I love how yours turned out. Yours kind of has a nice front to it with that like super low plant like that, and then it's nice and dense and full in here. So what did we, so yeah, you can see all three. That looks really good, Jay.
Yeah.
And I do like that you packed it in with the moss.
I think the moss made it look so much better.
The moss definitely made it look amazing.
I think with yours too. I think
the moss I definitely think is like a must-have for these. I think it's just, I think it's perfect with the moss. It's a really nice touch. You can go with anything type of ground cover. I've even seen people who did like pea gravel, and it looks really nice too. This one is going to be fun to watch this one grow. Usually with terrarium type style like containers like this, some of the plants will die off, and then some of them are just going to thrive and kind of take over. So it'll kind of be like a battle to see who can grow the best. So it's going to be
mine.
Are you going to take this one home, or are you leaving this one here?
I'll take this one home.
You're going to take it home?
Yeah, if I don't kill it.
If you kill it, you kill it. And it's a great experiment. So with both of these, they really do need a lot of light. So that's going to be kind of the thing, because these are going to be indoor things. So this one really should be at like a south facing window where it's going to get a ton of light, because these are going to eventually stretch. What I might end up doing is just kind of keeping this one under a grow light, and then especially during the winter season, because I really don't want something like this during the winter season. But then in the summer months, I could bring this one outside, and this would be a really great one for the coffee table outdoors, where it's going to get a ton of light. Or this could be one where I put it under grow lights during the off season, and then if we have family or friends coming over, this could be one that I could put on our dining room table, which is where we are right now, and it would be a really cool centerpiece. Yeah. Yours is going to be really cool for like your bathroom area, where you have like that one window that has like a by the shower that has a lot of light, and it'll be nice because it'll kind of keep it steamed in here, and it'll be nice and humid, and you can have it so it just kind of like faces outward. I think this will be really pretty. Or even in your room, in an area where maybe we could even get you like a grow light stand. Yeah, it would be really cool. Looks great.
I'll update you guys if I kill it.
We'll let you know how it goes. The last one we made, she killed, which is crazy because my other sister and I, we were able to keep ours alive for a much
I
longer.
don't have the green thumb. I just can't.
You enjoy it though.
I love it. I think it's so fun. But
she told me today when we were at TJ Maxx, she goes, "If you want to get me these fake plants, let me know." I said, "I do not want to get you these fake plants. I'm not here for them."
I'm better at keeping fake plants alive.
That's not how that works. Alright, you guys, I think that is going to be it for this video. We're going to just chill the rest of the day. We're going to chill just the rest of the evening. So thank you guys for coming along with us on this very wet, very rainy, very cold winter day. We don't do well with this. We hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for visiting with us, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.